Did you know that the seemingly harmless habit of drinking beer could have profound effects on a man's intimate health? Especially for those over 50, it may surprise you, but this common social ritual could be silently undermining your sexual health, prostate function, and overall well-being. In this video, we'll dive deep into how regular beer consumption impacts everything from your hormonal balance to your emotional and physical vitality. If you're a man over 50 or know someone who is, this information is crucial to maintaining health, intimacy, and the quality of life you deserve as you age. Why watch until the end? Throughout this video, we will explore how beer disrupts hormonal balance, potentially lowering testosterone and raising estrogen levels, which can lead to a diminished libido and reduced sexual function. You'll learn how alcohol, especially beer, weakens blood vessels, impeding healthy circulation, which plays a vital role in erectile function. You'll also discover how the prostate is affected, as regular beer consumption can increase the risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia, a condition that impairs urination and intimacy. But it doesn't stop at the physical. Beer can take a toll on your emotional health as well. We'll talk about the psychological impacts of alcohol dependence, how it affects self-esteem, and the emotional strain it can put on relationships. It's not just about what happens in the bedroom. This video will also provide insights into how your drinking habits can influence your overall quality of life, from energy levels to mood and mental clarity. By watching this video, you'll gain the knowledge to make informed decisions that protect your body, your mind, and your relationships. Don't miss out on understanding how a seemingly innocent habit can quietly affect your most intimate areas, and how making small changes today can lead to a healthier, more fulfilling tomorrow. Stay tuned until the end, and let's talk about how you can regain control of your health and vitality, because you deserve to live life to the fullest at any age. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interest. Now let's get started. Beer, often associated with moments of relaxation and bonding with friends, actually triggers a series of physiological responses that extend far beyond the light euphoria it temporarily induces. It's important to look deeper into how regular beer consumption affects a man's body, specifically his prostate and sexual function. As a sexologist and doctor with years of experience, I have witnessed firsthand the impact that habits like these can have on male health. One of the most crucial facts to consider is that beer contains compounds known as phytoestrogens found in the hops used to brew it. These compounds have a structure and function remarkably similar to estrogen, the primary female sex hormone. While the hormonal effect of these phytoestrogens on the male body is not as powerful as natural estrogen, regular consumption of beer, especially in larger quantities, can disrupt the delicate hormonal balance within the male body over time. These subtle hormonal shifts may result in a range of physical and emotional changes, including decreased libido, changes in sexual responsiveness, and a general decline in overall vitality. In fact, extensive medical studies have drawn concerning conclusions. Men who consume 3 or more beers daily could see a gradual rise in their estrogen levels. This increase in estrogen may have a profound effect on a man's sexual health, including altering sexual desire and diminishing the natural healthy response of the penis. During intimate moments, the delicate balance of testosterone and estrogen in the male body plays a crucial role in maintaining sexual desire, arousal, and satisfaction. When this balance is disrupted, it can create a cascade of challenges. Both physical and psychological. Men who experience these hormonal imbalances may find that their once passionate sexual experiences become less fulfilling and more frustrating over time. Beyond the hormonal impact, Alcohol itself, being the main ingredient in beer, also has a critical role in shaping the male body's response to intimacy. Alcohol is known to be a vasodilator, meaning it temporarily expands blood vessels and increases blood flow on the surface. This might seem like a positive effect, especially when considering its potential for enhancing blood circulation to the male genital area. However, the long-term effects of alcohol consumption tell a very different story when consumed frequently. Alcohol weakens the blood vessels, impeding the efficiency of blood flow over time. This reduced circulation can directly impact erectile function, which is heavily dependent on healthy blood vessels, while an occasional beer might not noticeably affect your physical response to intimacy. Regular habitual drinking can significantly diminish your ability to achieve and maintain a satisfying erection over time. This can erode your self-confidence and affect your emotional connection with your partner. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. But the implications of beer consumption don't stop there. The prostate, a small yet vital gland located just below the bladder, is particularly sensitive to the choices we make in terms of diet, lifestyle, and habits. Alcohol, including the beer many men casually enjoy, plays a significant role in influencing prostate health, particularly as men age. Numerous studies have demonstrated that men who drink beer regularly and in large amounts are at a significantly higher risk of developing prostate problems later in life. One of the most common conditions associated with frequent beer consumption is benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, a condition in which the prostate becomes enlarged, pressing on the urinary tract and leading to difficulties with urination. This enlargement not only causes physical discomfort and the frequent need to urinate, but it can also have a direct impact on intimate relationships. The pressure placed on the urinary system by an enlarged prostate can severely affect sexual function, leading to a decreased ability to achieve pleasurable and satisfying intimacy from a psychological standpoint. It's equally important to consider how dependency on alcohol, even in the form of beer, can subtly erode a man's emotional quality of life and relationships. For many men, drinking beer becomes a means of coping with stress, anxiety, or emotional struggles. This reliance on alcohol to manage difficult emotions or unwelcome stress can quickly spiral into a cycle of emotional dependence where the individual feels increasingly reliant on alcohol to relax or feel at ease over time. This dependency can negatively affect a man's self-esteem and body image, which are foundational aspects of healthy, intimate relationships. Psychologists warn that alcohol, whether consumed in large quantities or small amounts like beer, can severely alter how a person views themselves, their body, and their sexuality. When a man begins to feel less confident in his physical appearance, sexual abilities, or overall health, these feelings can lead to a negative feedback loop where his relationships suffer and his emotional well-being declines. In addition to the physical and emotional toll, beer consumption can affect a man's psychological state in more profound ways. The loss of self-confidence, reduced libido, and overall sense of vitality can create a sense of hopelessness, which exacerbates the challenges in intimate relationships. Men may begin to withdraw emotionally from their partners, feeling frustrated or embarrassed about their declining physical performance. This disconnect not only strains intimacy, but can also have a ripple effect on other aspects of life, such as work, social interactions, and overall satisfaction with life. The cycle becomes even more difficult to break when a man's emotional state is tied to his alcohol consumption, making it harder to address the root cause of the problem. In conclusion, while beer may seem like a harmless, even enjoyable beverage to unwind with, after a long day, its long-term effects on male health, especially in relation to the prostate and sexual function, are far from benign. As men age, they must be aware of how their habits, including regular beer consumption, can silently undermine their physical, emotional, and intimate well-being. The good news is that understanding these effects empowers men to make better choices for their health and vitality, whether it's cutting back on alcohol or embracing healthier lifestyle habits. Taking proactive steps to safeguard the prostate's sexual function and emotional health can make a world of difference in preserving the quality of life well into the later years. Another vital aspect to examine when discussing the effects of beer on male health is its profound metabolic impact. Beer, though often enjoyed in social settings or after a long day, is a calorie-rich beverage that can wreak havoc on the body when consumed regularly. The high levels of carbohydrates found in beer are easily converted into fat, and this fat accumulation, particularly in the abdominal area, can lead to a cascade of negative consequences for men's health. As men age, their metabolism naturally slows down, making it more difficult to turn off excess calories. This leads to the inevitable weight gain that many men experience as they get older, and unfortunately, this weight gain is not just about aesthetics. It directly affects intimate health. The buildup of fat around internal organs, especially the abdominal region, can seriously interfere with circulation. As we all know, proper blood flow is critical for the male physical response during intimate moments when fat accumulates around vital organs like the heart, liver, and abdomen. The circulation needed to stimulate arousal and maintain an erection becomes hindered. This can result in a decrease in performance during intimacy and over time can have a severe impact on a man's self-esteem, leaving him feeling frustrated and disconnected from his own body and his partner. Moreover, weight gain has additional implications that extend far beyond just physical appearance. The accumulation of abdominal fat has been shown to directly affect the production of testosterone, the male hormone responsible for sexual desire, performance, and overall energy. When the body accumulates excessive fat, it begins to produce more estrogen, which interferes with the normal balance of hormones that regulate male sexuality. This hormonal imbalance caused by excess weight can significantly reduce sexual drive, making it harder to experience the same level of passion and desire that men may have felt in their youth. This reduction in testosterone also impacts other facets of a man's well-being, including mood, energy levels, and overall motivation. When testosterone levels drop, men may feel less energetic and more lethargic, contributing to a decrease in their overall quality of life. This cascade of effects can be deeply demoralizing, leading men to feel disconnected from their partners, discouraged about their physical appearance, and less confident in their sexual abilities. Beyond its effects on metabolism and weight, beer also plays a significant role in damaging the cardiovascular system, which is directly linked to erectile health. As we know, the ability of the male organ to respond during intimacy depends heavily on the health of blood vessels and the heart. The more frequent the beer consumption, the greater the toll on the cardiovascular system. Beer, like all alcohol, raises blood, triglyceride and cholesterol levels, both of which contribute to the development of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of the arteries due to PLA buildup. Atherosclerosis restricts the flow of blood throughout the body, including to the pelvic region, which is crucial for sexual function. The narrowing of blood vessels reduces the amount of oxygen and nutrients delivered to the organs, including the penis, making it much harder for men to experience a full physical response during intimate moments. In addition to this poor cardiovascular health, which often results from excessive alcohol consumption, can lead to high blood pressure. When the blood vessels are compromised, the circulation necessary to achieve an erection becomes increasingly difficult, leading to erectile dysfunction, reduced sexual satisfaction, and overall frustration. Furthermore, the impact of regular beer consumption extends to the liver, one of the body's most vital organs responsible for metabolizing alcohol and filtering toxins. When a man drinks beer regularly, particularly in large quantities, the liver becomes overloaded with a task of processing the alcohol, which can weaken its ability to eliminate toxins and regulate crucial metabolic functions. This strain on the liver directly affects its ability to produce the substances required to maintain a healthy hormonal balance in older men. This becomes particularly problematic as the liver's diminished efficiency can lead to a reduction in testosterone production. Testosterone is a key hormone that influences libido, sexual function, and energy. When testosterone levels decline as a result of liver dysfunction, men often experience lower sexual desire, reduced stamina, and a general sense of fatigue and lethargy as testosterone continues to drop. Men may also notice shifts in their mood and mental clarity, further contributing to feelings of dissatisfaction with their lives, relationships, and physical health. In addition to all of these physiological effects, regular beer consumption also affects the quality of sleep, a crucial factor for overall health and well-being, especially for men over 50. While it is common for people to believe that alcohol helps them relax and fall asleep, the reality is that beer actually disrupts the body's natural sleep cycle. Although beer may induce drowsiness and help some individuals follow asleep more quickly, it prevents the body from entering the deeper restorative stages of sleep. Deep sleep is essential for the body to repair and rejuvenate itself, both physically and mentally. For men over 50, poor sleep quality can exacerbate a host of health problems, including mood swings, irritability, cognitive decline, and poor memory over time. Chronic sleep disturbances can increase the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, which can have a profound impact on a man's relationships and his ability to maintain an active and fulfilling lifestyle. The mental and emotional toll of poor sleep can significantly reduce a man's ability to connect with his partner and enjoy intimate moments, as well as affect his performance in other areas of life. Beer's impact goes beyond the physical and emotional. It can also severely compromise the immune system. Excessive alcohol consumption weakens the body's natural defenses, making it more vulnerable to infections, illnesses, and diseases in older men. A weakened immune system translates to an increased risk of urinary tract infections, UTI, respiratory issues, and other conditions that directly interfere with both physical comfort and performance during intimate moments. A compromised immune system leaves the body more susceptible to illnesses, reducing energy levels and making it more difficult for men to maintain an active, healthy lifestyle as the immune system becomes less effective. Men may find themselves frequently fatigued with a decreased ability to engage in activities they once enjoyed. This lowered vitality can also affect emotional well-being, contributing to a sense of helplessness or frustration. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. In conclusion, while beer might seem like an innocuous, pleasurable beverage, its long-term effects on male health, especially for men over the age of 50, cannot be overstated. The consequences of regular beer consumption are far-reaching, affecting everything from metabolism and weight gain to cardiovascular health, liver function, sleep quality, and immune system strength. As these interconnected systems break down over time, men's physical, emotional, and intimate health can deteriorate. Understanding the full scope of these impacts empowers men to make better choices for their well-being, whether that means reducing alcohol consumption, adopting healthier lifestyle habits, or seeking professional guidance. The right choices can help men preserve their vitality, maintain their relationships, and enjoy a high quality of life well into their later years by taking proactive steps to safeguard their health. Men can ensure that they remain active, healthy, and engaged in every aspect of their lives. Finally, it's important to recognize that excessive beer consumption doesn't just have an impact on an individual's physical health. It can also take a heavy toll on relationships. Even light alcohol dependence, which often begins innocently enough, can create subtle yet powerful shifts in how people interact with their partners. In many cases, the regular consumption of alcohol, especially beer, starts to erode the deep emotional and physical connection that bonds two people over time. The partner of someone who drinks regularly may begin to feel sidelined, as though the person is more committed to their drink than to nurturing the emotional closeness and intimacy that a relationship thrives on. This disconnection can lead to feelings of loneliness, frustration, and resentment. The emotional intimacy that is opposed to fuel. A relationship can begin to dissipate, and as communication dwindles, the partners may start to feel as though they are drifting further apart. In these situations, the bond between the individuals begins to weaken, and what was once a joyful and fulfilling connection may start to feel like a distant memory as emotional intimacy fades. Sexual intimacy often suffers as well, contributing to a cycle of dissatisfaction, miscommunication, and ultimately emotional distance. The implications of this for older men are profound for those in their later years, particularly those who desire to continue living life to its fullest. It becomes even more crucial to be aware of how their consumption habits can affect their relationships. Relationships become even more vital as we age, both as sources of joy and companionship. Yet the ability to nurture and sustain these relationships requires emotional energy, presence, and mutual respect. When alcohol, such as beer, becomes a regular presence in a man's life, it can create a barrier that interferes with those connections. The men who wish to maintain their vitality, passion, and emotional fulfillment as they age must be conscious of how they engage with substances like alcohol. Moderate consumption, along with making healthier life choices, helps protect not only one's physical health, but also one's emotional and relational well-being. Being able to enjoy fulfilling relationships whether with a spouse, family, or close friends, becomes all the more important. As we grow older, healthy, balanced relationships are the foundation of a happy and contented life, and making intentional choices today can lead to deeper connections and a richer sense of fulfillment in the years to come. So, friends, this message serves as a gentle invitation to pause and reflect. Take some time to assess your current relationship with alcohol and think about the quality of your intimate life and overall well-being. The way we treat our bodies and manage our health directly influences the relationships we hold dear and our ability to connect on a meaningful level with others. Our habits, big and small, send ripples through every area of life. How we feel physically, how we engage with our partners, and how we experience satisfaction in the most personal aspects of our existence. If we prioritize self-care and make mindful choices in our day-to-day lives, we improve our overall happiness and create space for stronger, more vibrant relationships. Self-care is not merely about taking care of one's own body and mind. It is a form of self-love that radiates outward, touching those around us. Taking the time to nurture ourselves benefits not just us, but also the people we interact with. Whether that's a partner, a friend, a colleague, or a family member, by focusing on the long-term effects of our actions, we can begin to make decisions that benefit our health, intimacy, and relationships in a holistic way. Age does not need to be an obstacle to vitality or joy. It is merely another chapter in the story of our lives, one that can be lived with purpose, energy, and wisdom. But to do so requires a conscious effort to stay connected with ourselves and the people we love. I encourage each of you to reflect on this invitation to pause and consider how your habits affect not only your body but also your emotional and relational life. Are there changes you can make to improve your health, both physical and emotional? Are there aspects of your relationship that could be strengthened by making healthier lifestyle choices? These are important questions to ask, as they lay the foundation for a life that is fulfilling, healthy, and meaningful. We each have the power to take control of our health and well-being, and by doing so we can enhance our quality of life in profound ways. As you reflect on these questions, know that you are not alone in this journey. We all face challenges. When it comes to maintaining our health and relationships, but with the right tools, information and support, we can continue to thrive. If you found this discussion helpful, I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this subject. Please feel free to share in the comments below, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel Sabia Sexual Salud, where we continue to explore these important topics in depth, providing valuable insights on how to live well, stay healthy, and age with grace and wisdom. Share this video with anyone you believe could benefit from these insights. Together we can continue building a community of individuals who are committed to living their best lives full of health, love, and happiness. Let's keep the conversation going and explore how we can age with vitality, wisdom, and the knowledge to make empowered choices that positively impact our relationships and our overall health. So what have you learned so far about the effects of beer on your health, particularly when it comes to intimacy, prostate function, and overall well-being? As we age, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you plan to put into practice in your own life? Drop your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below, like, share. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sabia VS, for more valuable insight and insights on living well, staying healthy, and aging with grace and vitality. Your support helps us reach more people who can benefit from these important topics. Thank you for watching, and remember, small changes can make a big difference in your life. See you in the next video.